Hey, welcome to episode number 13 of the coolest guy I know here on the 103 GBF YouTube channel. I'm the Sandman. My special guest, Shane Klos of Revolution Inc.
Hello.
You are one of the proprietors of the shop on Morgan Avenue.
Yeah.
You have tattooed me. That was early on.
That was my first year of tattooing. Yeah.
So I can't even remember how long ago that was. How long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing since 2010, so 4 years. This will be 4 years.
Yeah. But you were an artist before that,
oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
Definitely. Yeah, I was painting and drawing, spray painting and stuff like that, everything.
Tell me really what got you hooked on art. Was it comic books or something you saw that, like, I want to do that?
It's one of the, like, pretty much basic stories of anyone, like, been drawing since I was little kind of thing, but didn't really think I was good until, like, high school, and I took one drawing class in high school, and I just did it for fun. It was kind of like whatever, because I didn't think it could actually be anything you could make a job, you know, because it's 2014. You know, it's hard to make art a job anymore. So I was like doing some art shows here and there, and I was winning a bunch of them. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll try to do something with it. And this is how I started. I really never thought about being a tattoo artist ever. Like, it kind of just happened. Like, it was weird.
Well, I guess it was your dad bought the shop, right?
Yeah, but we were both doing screen printing things at Viva La T-shirt, and like 2 years prior, and we both were like, this sucks, you know, it's not that fun, you know, it had its moments, but he had a bunch of friends that were tattooing, and I was like, okay, cool, I've never stepped foot in a tattoo shop at that point, and we, one night he was like, hey, you want to go check out one of my friends, we'll just go say hey, and I was like, yeah, sure, so we walked in, I was looking around, and he was tattooing a foot. It was like a butterfly. It was so simple, but he drew it, and I was like, in my mind, I just never knew anything. I didn't know anything about tattooing at the time. I didn't really care, and I saw him drawing. I was like, whoa! So whatever you can draw, you can just put on someone. Like, for some reason, I was like, you have to pick it off the wall, or it has to be a certain thing. But he's like, no, you can anything you draw, you can tattoo. And I was like, and right then I was like, whoa, okay, I want to do that. That's awesome. Okay, cool.
You were hooked.
Yeah. So at that point, that's all I could think about. And
do you remember the first tattoo that you did on your own? Yeah,
it was actually on my dad. It was on his foot, on the heel of his foot, his hand.
Ouch!
But it really didn't hurt at all, and it just kind of fell out. But we were just playing around, and it was a fly. It was like a green and blue fly, but it was cool. I still got the drawing and stuff for it.
It's like your dad squashed the fly, stepped on the fly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's gone now. It all fell out because, like, it's on the bottom of your foot, exfoliated. So,
you to me have a very unique style. I mean, you're very broad-based in your styles, but I think you have your own kind of signature style. And how would you describe that, maybe?
I would describe it as traditional, neo-traditional, illustrative stuff. So I try not to get, like, secluded. I'll do black and gray, I'll do all this other stuff, but when I sit down and draw, that's what it is. And
Revolution Inc. has kind of been an all-star shop, you know, as far as tattoo artists.
Yeah, we've had everybody in the Tri-State pretty much that's been around for 20 plus years, you know, since different shade, every shop, they've all just kind of collectively came together, and we try to make it all work out. So. Yeah.
So how much other art do you do besides tattooing these days?
Art, I mostly watercolor paint. I've gotten real into that, and just drawing, and I oil paint once in a while, but I'm real into watercoloring. I have a few videos on YouTube, stuff like that. So.
I know you're huge into music too, and I got to tell you, I haven't talked to you much about that since the time I was in your shop getting tattooed. You turned me on to Portugal the Man, which I think is just an awesome band.
They're rad. They're one of my favorite bands. They're one of my, it is my favorite band ever.
And they've really blown up, I mean, since that. They've really gotten really big.
Yeah, since 2008, I think, if I'm wrong, I don't know, but like that's when I started listening to them, and every album since has been perfect. Like, it's always a different sound, but it's always them. So it's like, it's hard to do that, so.
It's very cool. Yeah. If you had to pick one artist in particular that, I don't want to say your favorite, but somebody you really, really like and embrace, who would it be?
Like tattoo artist-wise?
No, as far as a musical artist.
Oh, musical?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that could be anybody. Like, that's wide range, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different genres. Like, really, like, music, Portugal Man, obviously, that's one of them. And, like, the, you know, rock scene or anything like that. But, like, I'm really into, like, electronic music, too, so... Like, I really like Breakbot and any of the Ed Banger Records guys, like, any of that stuff, like French music. I like French house. And
is it that much different than something like, I know Skrillex is not a good example, but it's the only one I know.
He's a good example. Like, what he did with dubstep was really cool. Yeah. He took what dubstep actually was over in the UK, and he Americanized it, which, you know, everyone has their opinion on, you know, about that. So I think what he did was something different and original, and it was really cool. But I don't know, everyone's just making music, so.
Well, as far as
matters.
an artist, non-musical artist, and artist, illustrator, or a tattoo artist, who do you really like?
That Breakbot, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, producer and DJ. Yeah. So.
But as far as maybe a tattoo artist.
Oh, tattoo artist. Oh, okay. Nick Baxter, Russ Abbott, Timmy B, Mike Cannon, bunch of guys. So they all have the kind of a collective, like the same style, and they all feed off each other, I feel like.
Sure.
Not saying that they all like copy off each other, but they all like have the same kind of feel and idea what they're trying to shoot for.
Right.
So
if somebody came to you and said, I have a friend who tattoos in his kitchen, thinking about getting a tattoo from him, what would you say? What kind of advice would you give that person?
First of all, I'd be like freaked out. You know what I mean? I'd be like, no, don't do that. And after that, I'd probably like educate him and tell him why. Like, one, you're putting yourself at risk for any type of disease, and a lot of people are like, oh, well, they opened needles right in front of me, or, you know, I watched them clean everything. It's like, that's cool, you know, but what they do beforehand, and it's not safe. What if they have dogs, animals, like they carry around disease, they go and poop and pee outside, they bring it inside, they're laying on the couch, you put your foot on the couch, boom, you got whatever they had in them. It's such a randomized, like, non-sterile environment. It's not safe. You're putting yourself at risk, and one free tattoo is not going to save you from HIV or hepatitis or anything. It's just not safe. I don't get it.
How often do you have to fix those tattoos? How many people come through your shop?
Oh, once in a while. Like, you know, you have the people that come in, they're like, oh, I got this at my house or whatever, and you have the people that are really wanting to fix it and they really care at that point, and they're like, now I understand. Or you still have the people that are still uneducated and they think that your prices are too high, and they just it's all about education, and it all goes back to us, but sometimes it just gets kind of, it's exhausting to, you know, educate every single person that comes in, but
sure.
We try our best to really focus on the education part of it and try to just keep people safe.
Sure.
Really. It's hard to educate everyone.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, it is.
And some people don't want to listen. That's the other part, you know, some people don't care.
Yeah.
And that's fine, you know, like, it's your body, and obviously do what you want with it, but if you come in and ask our opinion, we're going to give it to you and try to help you out.
Absolutely.
And we'll work with anyone that, you know, like a lot of the, price is the big deal. You know, a lot of people, that's mainly why people are going and getting them out of their house. You know, if every tattoo is free, then they'd be getting them anywhere. So
right.
We really do try to work with people, especially if they have had a bad experience, they were just ignorant. Not saying stupid, but ignorant to the fact of just not knowing, and they thought that was normal. So if they come in and they're really open and they're susceptible, like, we'll try to work with them with price and try to make somebody happy, you know? Like, that's our job. Like, it's not all about the money always. It's about making art and making someone happy. So.
Definitely. And spread your reputation far and wide, too.
Definitely.
Now, you are also an event organizer.
Yeah.
That's something you've gotten into more and more. I see your events on Facebook. Talk about some of the stuff that you might have coming up by the time people see this video.
Right on. Right now, what is today? The 4th?
I believe so.
The 12th of next week. That'd be September 12th. I have an event at PG. It's on Franklin Street. It's a really cool spot. It's like a cafe. They have a bunch of shows. Check them out. Really cool. Their dinner menu, breakfast menu is amazing. We're doing, it's Henry Rockhouse, or Alan Rockhouse, and myself, Midnight Starship, that's my DJ name, and we were just going to party. Like, I'm bringing palm trees. I don't know, like, we just have a good time. We dance.
Like your shirt.
Well, thank you, yeah. Always, like, tropical, yeah.
That's awesome.
Staycation. Like,
you are a very multi-talented dude, man.
well, thank you.
You're also one of the coolest guys I know.
Thank you.
Shane Klos, Revolution Inc.
Cool, man.
Check him out on Facebook. Check out the shop on Facebook. And thank you for watching this edition of The Coolest Guy I Know, episode number 13. And be sure and subscribe to the 103 GBF YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking the little icon above my head. Shane, thanks again for coming in today, man.
Cool. Thank you for having me.